Most of you are familiar with the incident in Charlottesville, Virginia, the PsyOps, which is really clearly what it is. But incidents like this have far-reaching fallout, and this is the whole intention of it. Here is a story from the Star-Telegram about Texas-based business theme park, Six Flags Over Texas. And this is the kind of stuff that happens in these PsyOps. And those of you that don't know history probably should go back and learn some history. This theme park, Six Flags Over Texas, there's several of them in the state. And the whole theme behind it is the six flags that have flown over Texas, and it's in Texas history. And I know Texas history is not taught a lot, and a lot of it's missed. We'll get back to some Texas history here in a minute. I want to get to this article. It's very disturbing. And this is the way things shape after incidents like what happened in Charlottesville. You can see that all the flags now are all the American flag in this article for Six Flags Over Texas. Now it's only one flag over Texas. Ever since Six Flags opened in 1961, the six flags that have flown over Texas have been a staple of the park, no more. As of Friday morning, the five flags, other than the United States flag representing Spain, France, Mexico, the Republic of Texas, and the Confederacy, are being left to the history books. The park received criticism following last weekend's violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, from TMZ and Fox News and others for flying the Confederate States flag. As a result, Six Flags Over Texas decided to take down all but the U.S. flag. The park was dreamed up by Angus Wynn Jr. On Friday. His two sons, Angus Wynn III and Shannon Wynn, had very different reactions to the news of the five flags being taken down. The family hasn't been involved in the park for decades. It's a wake-up call for anyone who is truly concerned about the current state of affairs, and I'm sure the founders would have wanted it this way, said Angus Wynn III. I grew up in the park, and of course, it was a marvelous idea to incorporate Texas history, but I would rather this happen than it be a divisive situation. However, Shannon Wynn, who created the Flying Saucer, Bird Cafe, and Rodeo Goat with his son Sam, was upset about the decision. It's absolutely the wrong message to send, and I'm rather shocked by it, Shannon Wynn said. What does France have to do with it? What does Spain have to do with it? What does Mexico have to do with it? And what does the Republic of Texas have to do with it? Now let's get back to some Texas history. There is not just one flag that flies over the state of Texas even today. We, by our Constitution of the state of Texas, can fly our flag, the Texas flag, the Lone Star flag, at the same elevation as the American flag. We are the only state in the United States who has that right. We are the only state in the United States that was our own country. We were our own country for 9 years, and we had our own presidents and all of that. And I know a lot of this isn't taught around the country, but it should be. And here is the six flags that used to fly over Six Flags of Texas. And you should probably do some research into Texas history and figure out exactly what Texas is, how it got to be a state in the United States, and you'll understand why these six flags are important. This event in Charlottesville is just one of those PsyOps that creates this mass hysteria that people start to want to rewrite and change history. And that is absurd. People should learn history and forget about all this nonsense about people's feelings. Many people died in Texas fighting for its independence from Mexico. That has absolutely nothing to do with any of the Confederacy or any of that. Why should that be lost or rewritten? There will be more to come on Texas history, because obviously there's lots of people who do not understand it.